Hello, fellow miners, and welcome to another episode from Spice Mines Gaming. If it looks a little different around here, then don't be worried because this is a creative taiga that I have set aside as a single-player environment that I can kind of experiment with builds. And here's one that I'm working on now. I'm wanting to try something really big. I don't do big builds. I mean, this is big in my personal experience. I like things small. I like things efficient. I don't like running 100 blocks just to get from a bedroom to a storage room. So I build small and efficient. What I want to do now, I want to challenge myself and try to build something big. And this is a cactus farm, a vertical cactus farm. And so this is kind of the facade that I'm going to put on the outside of the building, and I'm just kind of working around with it. I probably will not have a door on the outside. I'm thinking about doing like an internal entryway, but this is just pieces of it here. I've left it open just so I can show off what it's going to look like, and I'm going to build this in the multiplayer world. And I've got a trick for doing, well, I forgot I'm in creative mode, I can't do that. I've got a trick for doing these columns. It's 2 by 2, and I need them to go up way high, so I've got a trick. I'll show you how to do that. Well, actually, I'll just tell you right now. What you do is you take your spruce saplings, plant 4. Let me go somewhere where I can do this. Let me see if there's an open spot around here. I can do this. Let's see, there might be one over... That's the thing about this taiga biome, there's not very many open spots. It looks like there might have been a fire here at one time, so I'm not going to build anything there. You know what, let's just plop down right there next to that cow. Okay, let's see if I can do this. If it doesn't work, well, just trust me, this works. You put 4 saplings down, take a step back, and bone meal. Yeah, I've got something's blocking it here. Probably... Let's try this. This demonstration is definitely not going according to plan. Okay, that should clear it. Now let's try this. Whoa, yeah. Okay. So there you go. Now you have a really tall 2 by 2 column of wood. All you do is shave off the leaves, and you've got to start on your build. So I've got that already in the survival world, so you'll see that here in just a little bit. But here's the cactus farm. It's on the inside. It's 9 by 9, and there's a hole in the middle, and I just have a water source at each corner, and it flows through. And when the cactus builds up into this fencing, it breaks off the top block, falls in the water, and it goes into that hole. And you can hear it. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's pieces breaking off constantly. If we come up here, this is level 2. It's the same setup. It's scalable. And I'll come up here. Here's level 3. Here's level 4. And this, I could go up to however high I need to. But so let's go down here to the bottom underneath, and you'll see kind of how I've got this thing set up. It's really simple. Right there, you can see up into the tower. The cactus blocks fall down here into this hopper, and they just get transferred into this chest, and then to this hopper, to this chest, hopper chest, hopper chest, hopper chest, all the way to the bottom. So if we hop down here, you'll see that I've already collected a full stack of cactus. And this is probably, for just the 4 levels I have, that's of course overkill on the chests. I mean, a single double chest is going to be more than enough for this. But I want to try to go bigger than what I've got here, eventually. So that's why I'm trying to make a design that I can go up 4 and then put a roof on it of some kind, and then just go up even more, just keep adding. So I could go maybe 8 or 12 levels up, which would be crazy, but cool. But that's what the cactus farm is going to look like, and so now we need to go back to the multiplayer world so I can get started on this, and then there's a couple other things we're going to take over when we're there. So I will meet you in the multiplayer world. I finally got the 4 levels complete. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then up there, I have room to grow. I do not have the facade up yet. I'm going to work on that later. I've got to take a break from this project. It's been, let's just say it's taken too much time. Okay, so at this point, let me just kind of walk up these stairs so you can kind of see it's the same thing on every level, but you can kind of get an idea of, kind of the ability to scale that this project has. This can go up or down. It can go below ground. The way I have it positioned now, it can't go down, but it can go up, certainly. If I were to move things around a little bit, I could definitely go down. But speaking of going down, let's go underneath here, and let's take a look. This thing's been collecting cactus the whole time I've been building. So let's see what we got down here. Ah, there's one of my fence posts. So we've already got 57 cactus in the time it took me to build that. That's pretty good. It could do better, but that's pretty good. That'll work for now, because I'm pretty much just going to leave it alone for a while, and it's just going to continually collect. As long as I'm around here, this is going to continue to work and collect. And so now the next thing I wanted to work on is showing you that alternate form of mining that I have been using. So let's take a run down to the mines here. And now we're down here at the mines. And here's what I've been doing. I'll go this way a long way, and then in a perpendicular direction, I'll go 2-3 blocks over, and I'll go that way a very long ways. Then I'll come all the way back. Then I'll go 1, 2, 3, and go that way a very long way. Then I'll come back, and I'll go 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth. There's a lot of running involved with doing that. And so what I've done this time is I went this way a long way, and normally I only do 2 blocks high. Now I've done 3 blocks. Now going on these long corridors, that does take a long time, but here's what I do on these shorter corridors. I only go as far as the pickaxe can reach. And then I'll do the same thing this way. And then I'll do this one, and then this one. See, there's no running down this way or running down this way. And you see this cobblestone, that's where I have found stuff, like whether it be coal, iron, redstone, lapis, whatever, or diamonds. And then I just fill it back in. That way, most of the time if it's not that big a deal, but monsters can spawn in there. Well, let me run down here to a spot where I can go ahead and continue. I can show you kind of the technique here in action. And I hadn't realized how far I had actually mined this way. That's actually a very long ways. But anyhow, so there's this little branch here. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 over, and I'll punch through. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's as far as the pickaxe can reach. And then what I'll do is I'll skip this block and then do this one. And then I'll do the top. And there I found some coal. Now, the reason why I leave this block is just in case you hit lava or water over here in the top, it'll drop down and this block will protect you. And then you can break this block and come collect what it is you've got here. See, like I'm just going to go ahead and collect this coal. And previously, whenever I would dig out ores like this, I would go ahead and just fill everything back in, but doing it this way, I really don't have to, unless I really want to. Sometimes I have an excess of cobblestone, granite, and diorite, and I just go ahead and fill it in. Just use it. It's not going to get used any other way. I don't typically use granite or diorite, but sometimes I'll find a little project to do with it. Okay, I'm going to grab this one more piece of coal. But that's how I've been doing branch mining, is doing it like that. And then now I'll come over to here. Well, it's kind of even with this one. So 1, 2, 3. And then I'll punch through. And there's some redstone. Yeah, I've already messed up. But anyhow, it doesn't matter. I mean, I hear there's water that way, but I don't think there's any lava nearby, so I should be okay. But if you're unsure, always leave that block right there for last. And I could use the experience really quick. So let me grab this. But that's all that I'm going to do for that. But so you can just see what I've been doing. And it's been pretty successful. And I've found a small cave here. And the end of the tunnel is just right there. You just after that third torch there. But let me go back up to the house, put away a few things, and we're going to make a special delivery. Okay, so the special delivery we're going to do is going to be one that the person to whom we're going to be delivering does not know that we're going to be delivering, if that makes any sense. We're going to deliver this piece of chicken with a special message on it to someone, just as a little, I don't know, harmless prank. And so I've got the coordinates to the base, and it's going to be a long trip, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and go, and whenever I get there, I'll resume the video, and we'll place the item and get back and finish up the episode. Okay, we're at the destination, and here we go. So we're going to make a delivery here. Let's see. Of course, he's already been pranked up here with a little head, and then, of course, this giant thing. What I'm going to do is not going to be as glorious as that. But let's see here. Shall we sneak in or shall... No, I don't like to sneak in. Not uninvited. Let's just stick it right here. Have some spicy chicken. He'll know what that means. And now I got to go home. Well, that trip took a lot longer than I had expected. Well, but anyhow, I'm back home, and let's see how long it takes for Binary Vigilante to notice the little treat we left him on his door. But anyhow, in the next episode, I'm going to create another portal, and I'm going to put it over here in the side of this mountain. I'm going to create a little room in there and make another portal in there, and then bridge across over to that. And then I want to create another portal in the village down that way. And then that way I can easily travel between the two through the nether. And then, of course, that makes it easier to get villagers from there to here than coming through here. Because it's like 300-something blocks that way. If it's like 320 blocks that way, it's only going to be, let's see, 40 blocks through the nether. That's a lot shorter. Yeah, 40 times 8 is 320. If my math is correct. And so that's what I want to do in the next episode. And then also get started on this facade here. I might do a little off-camera on here. I don't know. I'll figure that out. But just at least get it started and whatnot. But thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please tap or click the like button. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future episodes. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.